Hey everyone, my name is Wellens, and today we're going to be taking a look at Hidden Agenda, the new game from Supermassive Games, who was responsible for Until Dawn. I liked Until Dawn, so I think this is promising, but for some reason, this game has like a non-existent marketing budget. The game came out today and there's like no reviews of it, and in general, like after it was announced at E3, very quietly, like I just haven't heard too much about it. So yeah, I'm here taking one for the team, so to say. This game can be played single player or multiplayer. It's sort of a party game. And as far as I know, it's kind of like Until Dawn with the decision making, but a different setting. So suspense thriller should be good. We're gonna be playing the single player mode today, but this game does have a multiplayer mode, right? So it's meant such that you can finish one game in one sitting for a group. But I do expect that there's gonna be some replayability here, so depending on how much I like this by the end of our first playthrough, I may be going for a second or a third one. Yeah, so that's pretty much about it, and as you can see on the screen right here, this game is also part of PlayStation's PlayLink thingy, where you basically control the game on your phone. So I'm not holding a controller or on my keyboard today, I'm holding my phone. Yeah, let's get started right here. And I'm just gonna set this up and you can see how this is done, I guess. I have my device connected already. There we go. Alright, so you can see here. Yeah, so I'm playing single player right now. I don't imagine this is gonna be too innovative, but you know, it's there. We are gonna start a new game. Story mode or competitive mode? Story mode is a relaxed movie experience. Sounds like what I'm looking for.
In story mode, you're playing the game for fun. Work together to solve the crime, and play the story you want to see.
Well, good thing no one's gonna be arguing with me today, huh? Oops. Yeah, this does take a little bit of effort, huh? Ripple effect. The spreading consequences of a single action. Every choice you make changes the future. Some affect relationships between characters. Others make waves that change everything. Choose wisely. Ooh, how ominous. Is that guy real? Whoa. He's got bombs strapped to him? Oh my god. Whoa.
Any cars in the vicinity of 535 Meeker, 1031, possible hostage situation. Extreme caution advised. Suspect description matches the trapper.
You ready for this?
Of course I'm ready.
Nice and easy. Textbook color. What's the play?
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box.
Okay, thanks. Thanks. Right, so I noticed that on the app right now, it said the biography was updated. So when I look in the logbook here, the plot. Officers Marney and Nelson responded to a sighting of the Trapper serial killer. Biography, Becky Marney. A rookie cop in the 3rd Precinct. Tom Nelson. Becky's partner. Alright. And that's all we got for now. Alright, okay, let's get back here then. Do we want to scope it out cautiously or confidently? Feeling a little brave today. Let's be confident.
I'm thinking we walk right through the front door. Catch him off guard.
Got it. Keep the lamps on.
I don't know how wise that is.
Please!
Oh, stick together!
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Great. Ah, so it's like QTEs, but with my phone.
What do you think?
No, let's be together.
I got a bad feeling about this. Let's stick together.
Ooh! Oh my god.
Hands up now!
To shoot, move your pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
I'm thinking we wait first.
Hands behind your
Oh.
head, no sudden moves.
He didn't do anything yet, so I don't want to shoot, but he does have a gun right. Oh. I'll chance it. I'll chance it.
I will shoot.
Don't shoot!
Hey! Don't test my aim, fucker!
I am not gonna hurt her.
Please help me, please get me out of here.
Well, he said he wasn't gonna hurt her. Oh, this is not timed. Let's see. Daniela Cardenas. Daniela was found tied up in Finn's workshop. Jonathan Finn. Finn was caught red-handed with a kidnapped victim, Daniela Cardenas. Oh. Alright, so this guy here, he looks suspicious, but do we know if he's actually the suspicious one? We don't know yet at this point. He seems to be cooperating, but let's just be commanding, just to be sure.
Hey.
Oh, that's the wrong. Okay.
Hey. Easy. Easy now. Let's just take this nice and slow.
Yeah, don't look at it. Maybe just commanding.
It's not worth it. It's over.
The hunt for the Trapper came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that, there's no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called Trapper Killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. These innocent people were targeted for no other reason than to play out Jonathan Finn's sick game. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. I ask that the court consider Jonathan Finn's voluntary confession of his crimes. He has spared the victims' families a prolonged trial, and in doing so, has demonstrated a glimmer of remorse. Therefore, it is my recommendation that Jonathan Finn be spared the death penalty and instead sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole. Thank you.
So much better.
Jonathan Finn, you have committed crimes of such a depraved nature that this court has no alternative but to sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
Oh? That was just the beginning.
Tap the logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
Okay, so since it said I can do that, I'm gonna do that right now. Let's take a look at what we have here. Jonathan Finn confessed to the Trapper murders and was sentenced at the county court. Bill Vanstone, who the hell is that? Oh, the judge sentenced him to death for the Trapper serial killings, but he was happy about it. Felicity Graves. Felicity was the prosecuting attorney in the Trapper serial killer trial. Recommended that Jonathan Finn be sentenced to life imprisonment, but he was sentenced to death, so didn't work. He was convicted. Yup. But that's the beginning here, so that can't be the right guy. He seemed happy to take the blame too. And that's all we got for now.
I am Ray Weaver, and this is The Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the
5
victims?
years?
Phones are open. Caller 1, you're on.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man. I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. I mean, that's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look at Marney for one.
That's me.
Promotion to homicide, medal, the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud. Mishandling evidence, improper conduct, who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
Guess I don't need that right now, huh?
Good morning, everyone. Caught another pair of John Does this weekend. We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marnie the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary, I pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
Disappear.
Hey, Becky. Ignore him.
Calvary?
Everyone knows he only reported you because you're the biggest target.
Glad to know my accomplishments have earned me something.
You doing okay?
This girl reminds me of Sam a little bit from Until Dawn. 5 years later, Becky Marney arrived to work at the Homicide department. Wow, I can see this getting like... Yeah, it's not the most intuitive thing to do, but there's so many like little pieces to read here of things that we just saw. So Becky was promoted, but she was later accused of mishandling evidence. Cavalry was the lead detective in the Trapper investigation, accusing Becky of mishandling evidence. Sergeant Riggs Becky sergeant in the homicide department. Tom was promoted alongside Becky and remained her partner. Alright. Yeah, so we arrested Finn, which caused Becky and her partner to be promoted. Okay, I'm only gonna look at this maybe once every little bit then, not every single time it updates, cause I think it's not worth it to cut it off that often to do this. Tom asked me, "You doing okay?" I'm okay. A little bit anxious, I guess.
No, not really. I feel like it's some big cosmic joke that Dick has my future in his sweaty little hands.
I know it feels like that, but they got nothing. So just lay low, keep a wide berth of cavalry. It'll blow over.
Yeah, no need to be sarcastic.
Yeah, thanks. Just gotta keep telling myself that.
Detective Marney, we have a word in my office. Look, Marney, I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts affecting my best detective...
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, don't apologize. You're a good cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
I want to believe that. But I know the trapper's set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. Knowing you send someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
I don't think I want him to die. It's just that if he's the one who did it, then he should die. If he's not the one who did it, then he shouldn't die. At this point, we don't really know either way. Well, I guess it's not nice knowing that we're bringing someone to death,
Finn's execution can't come soon enough.
A whole lot of folks agree. I know I do.
I'm gonna guess none of those folks are looking forward to a good night's sleep as much as I am. The fact that he's still breathing keeps me up at night.
Got your message. Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know. Thank you for talking to him so quickly.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
He can be kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
Help me out.
If he's actually got something to say, then I'm ready to hear it. Call you after?
Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Your attorney says you have something you want to tell me.
Sure, but you ain't gonna believe me. No one does.
You're not the killer?
I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive. If I gotta go out, I ain't going out a liar.
Then tell me the truth.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody.
Well, we'll make it slow. Well, it's weird that he was smirking, though, when his sentence was announced. Yeah.
Do you believe Adam Jones is the one responsible for these murders?
Oh, I don't believe it. I know it.
Who is he?
Adam was my best friend at the orphanage, and he killed those people.
Ooh! Is Adam something in his head?
I'm listening, but you have to give me more to go on.
Adam and I, we've seen some shit together. Makes you close. Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got out of there. And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. And he keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out, I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, because I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a henhouse. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom. Well, that's what he called it, but I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
Not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam? Now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, It's better if I draw you a map.
I don't want to be too relaxed around him. He is a bit of a... We don't know too much.
You gonna draw me a treasure map?
All I can do is point you in the right direction, but,
Nope. You got words. Use them.
I kind of need to show you myself, you know?
What if he takes the pen and does something with it? No, I'm not gonna give him my pen and notepad, no.
Sorry, Finn. No dice.
Never even in the game, was I?
Like, I don't want him trying to kill himself with a pen or something.
I can't take it! I'm not supposed to be here! It's not supposed to go like this!
Finn! Stop it!
This is insane. Adam told me this wouldn't happen. He told me I'd be out by now. He promised!
Finn, listen to me. I will look into this, Adam Jones, what you're saying, but even if it's true, might be a day late and $1 short. I'm sorry.
How'd it go?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
He's dead.
Look, I know where you're going with this, and it's not gonna work. There's no way they're letting Finn out. It's too flimsy.
I know. That's not what I'm after.
Then why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
I never wanted the death sentence, but I just don't think this is enough to stop it from happening.
Finn is not a good man, but he is not the Trapper. And if he dies, the Trapper is still out there.
I don't know. How much do I care? I guess I should care, huh? Because I'm the attorney, and I gotta find the right responsible person for this. All right.
Yeah. You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Don't thank me yet. Thank you so much for seeing me so quickly.
Miss Petty already filled me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Sir?
Are you buying his story?
Oh, that guy looks like the therapist from Until Dawn. I don't know.
I have doubts, but we do have a record of an Adam Jones at the orphanage, same time as Finn.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think? Well, even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
Well, he might be able to help. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm not sure what the truth is, but I know it's out there and we need time to find it.
Apparently, you need to release a convicted serial killer to find it.
Just long enough to lead the police to Adam Jones.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
I don't know if I'm that invested in this whole thing because Finn is not a good guy, right? Just like his lawyer said, but it's not really my place.
I don't think it's my place to make that kind of decision, sir.
I'm sorry, Miss Graves, but Finn has gotten into your head once and he's doing it again. He's clearly a desperate man, just dredging up anything he can from his past to delay the inevitable. There's just not enough here for me to take any action. Finn stays put. The execution will go on as planned.
Hey, Lana.
No go, huh?
Yeah, Van Stone's mind's made up.
All right. There's one more thing you can do for me.
I feel like you're running out of favors here.
The police and Homicide won't talk to me. They think I'm just as bad as my clients. But they'll talk to you.
I don't know. I'm not sure Homicide will talk to me either.
It's over in a couple hours either way. For Finn.
God damn it. Fine. I'll let you know how it goes. And I need a raise.
Then you should have gone into corporate law. Don't you know that crime doesn't pay?
Yeah.
Man, everything is going so fast. I'm honestly having trouble keeping up. It's like they've taken the condensed bits of the story with no build-up.
Sounds like a load of fresh horse manure. Case is airtight. We caught him in the act, for Christ's sake. You want to tell me why, exactly, we should be listening to that scumbag?
He sounds dead set on his opinion already. Calvary.
I'm just doing my job, Detective Calvary. I try not to miss things that might be important. I know that's sort of a foreign concept around here.
I'm not gonna punch a DA. Not a lady one, at least.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
That's true. Cause he's been on death row for 5 years. Why is he bringing this up now? Yeah.
I'm just covering every possibility. But yeah, I think he's lying. I just don't know how much. Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
I'd remember something like that. That didn't come out in the report.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary, so when you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn?
I do recall only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze?
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. This case is closed. Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marney, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not talking to you, buddy.
I think I'd like to hear from Detective Marney, if you don't mind.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her. We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway. A break-in in progress. I was closest to the scene, so I went solo. Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles because the trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next.
That's why the detective is so mad at her, right? So it's not even her first run-in with the killer here, huh? The 2 places with Finn's stuff? Let's look around first. Hey, you're still looking at the trailer, right?
This is 609 on the CFBIP. Open exit on the highway, no perp. Gonna make an entry to the trailer.
Oh?
609 acknowledged, caution advised.
What was that? Did he just leave?
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. Use your pointer to highlight the clues before the timer runs out. Some of these clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
Alright. Oh. What am I doing here? Yup. Oh. This right here? I got that. Oh, hurry. No, I can't find the last one. It's not responsive enough. Dang it. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi connection, but that was just not responsive enough. Wire cutters. Shouldn't you be waiting for your partner? Oh, but the opening of the... Oh. Oh my god. I thought opening the door would kill her.
Help me. Please.
Okay. Just keep quiet. Who did this to you?
I was in the bar. I don't know. I woke up here. Oh god. Please help me. Please. What's happening?
Uh-oh. No, we gotta help. We're a police officer.
Okay, I'm gonna remove the timer. Oh, crap.
Oh god! Oh my god, get me out of there!
Okay, shh, calm down, please.
Oh! Wire cutters.
Hurry!
Oh! Damn. We got lucky on that one, that we got the wire cutters earlier.
Well, at least we only had one casualty that night.
Not that it did a lot of good. Social worker was killed in a hit and run a few weeks later.
What?
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn must have seen you coming. Cut out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
So they never saw Finn then. She is brave, but I'm more interested in how Finn got away.
How did Finn get away?
I tried to lock down the perimeter, but Finn was long gone by the time backup arrived.
So how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
Oh, shut up.
I'm sorry, Detective, but your attitude is not helping.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Last I checked, this was my case. And I got my guy convicted. Who the fuck are you to question my competency?
I'm a district attorney. Are you finished?
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt in all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Or anything else we can help you with?
Let's try to get a little bit more.
Do you have Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
Well, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire division, you understand? I got a better idea. We let that psycho die on the table.
Calvary, stop. We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it. Let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
You guys should be wanting to not convict the wrong people too. Care a little more.
Hey, Graves.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say that...
Calvary's a dick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful.
Whoa. What the hell is that?
Oh, hey, what are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment.
Oh.
Not gonna be able to get through it on my own.
Oh.
You know, I think I'll take a pass. We'll let you know if anything comes up.
Fair enough. Have a good one.
I thought this was gonna go in a different direction.
Huh. A rat trap. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, local undertaker, drunk, no apparent connection to Las Palmas orphanage. After the murder, the Trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door and the first responding officer was killed. Second target, Frederick LeMay, orderly at Las Palmas, drug charges, assaults, but no convictions. Trapper left his body in a pitch-black room and filled the light fixture with C4. First responding officer flipped the switch and sayonara. Third target, Father Rominsky. The Trapper had sewn explosives inside his body wired to blow if he moved a muscle. Left him sitting in a prayer position and he was forced to confess his sins.
Oh, we saw that in the beginning.
Abuse he and his cronies conducted at the orphanage. The first responder was... It was Sergeant Teller. A theory. While the first target had no apparent connection to Las Palmas, all the responding officers were from the 3rd Precinct, including Detective Marney. Were the initial victims just a smokescreen, and the real targets the 3rd Precinct police?
Ooh.
Why would he target them? Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
It would be proper protocol to call the sergeant, huh? And he was nice to us too. But let's try calling Becky.
Becky Marney.
Calling Becky Marney.
Is she free tonight?
Hi, Detective Marney. This is Felicity
She's at the
Graves.
office anyway.
Hi.
Hi, I'm so sorry for calling so late, but I've just been going over the case files and... Do you mind if I run a theory by you?
Sure. Hit me.
Well, I noticed that all of the first responders were from the 3rd Precinct, including yourself. And do you think it's possible that the real targets in each of the Trapper killings were actually the first responding officers?
I suppose it's possible.
Oh, she did sound a little bit weird there.
You don't sound too sure.
Well, what do you want me to say? We were all dirty?
I'm not accusing you, I'm just... Well, if you could tell me anything else that might help.
There's nothing to tell.
Okay. Sorry to bother you.
Have a good night, Miss Graves.
Maybe we should have been a little friendlier.
Another note, Trapper was Detective Calvary's case, yet Marney arrested Finn. Something about the tension today between Calvary and Marney feels like it runs deeper than they were letting on. Something seems fishy.
There seems to be a lot of baseless deductions, attorney.
This is 125 at the 1016. Make an entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
This is the police. Anyone here?
What's that on the ground? Nothing? Ooh! Oh, I thought that was like a little secret trapdoor. Oh no.
God. Sir, can you hear me?
Oh! My God. Does kind of seem like they're aiming for the officers, huh?
Hey, what's going on?
We got a problem.
What?
Victim's a cop.
What? What happened?
I'm still trying to put that together. Call came in and there was a body. Responder showed up, body was rigged. Trapper style.
Police? Who? How?
It's Calvary.
What?
Ooh!
No, that doesn't That's ridiculous.
They're still sorting through the mess. Becky.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
From what we can piece together, it seems like Calvary brought a prostitute.
What?
God.
Brought her back here where, you know.
Track her down?
Only got a partial description. 20s, brunette.
Great.
Calvary put a whole clip in that wall, then hit one thing. Only blood here's his. And Officer Montesinos.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged. Traps.
Fuck.
Oh, even the rigged body. The rigged body was Cavalry. Oh. Hurry up, let me find some clues. Okay, you gotta... It's not very responsive. Come on. There we go.
That's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind, then why would he fire this way? And if they did it from the front, why would he miss? Oh God. It's really him.
I guess the signature of the trapper is rat traps.
Anything?
Nothing useful.
Becky, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you this. Where were you last night?
No, it's perfectly legitimate for him to be asking me this.
I was home.
Alone?
Yeah? So?
Shit.
What?
You need to be very, very careful how you handle this.
Why?
You gotta make sure you account for all your whereabouts. Everyone knows how you and Calvary felt about each other.
Tom.
You have to be careful.
I'm not a goddamn murderer. I'm a police.
This isn't happening.
I wish it wasn't.
I hated that fucker, but I would never do something like this.
I believe you.
You shouldn't have to believe me.
Whoa! What? There was another bomb.
Oh my god.
The evidence.
That's the end of part 1.
What?
Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Oh, so they even account for taking breaks here. Okay, let's take a look at the logbook then. Yeah. Becky was summoned... Hold on. Becky recalled how she helped catch the trapper. Felicity continued her discussion with the police. Later that night, Felicity was looking at the trapper case files. Officer Montesinos responded to a break-in in progress, and the body there was Calvary's. That was rigged. And then Becky was here. But then while that Simon guy, the forensics guy, was looking at it, it exploded again? What? Adam Jones. Finn claims that he's the trapper. Adam promised to kill again to clear Finn's name. He's supposedly dead. Becky? Becky was promoted. She was a rookie cop. Oh. Huh. Promotion. That's a pretty big promotion, isn't it? From a rookie cop to a homicide detective. Bill Vanstone, aka the therapist from Until Dawn, unconvinced by Finn's confession and refused to release Finn into police custody. Daniela Cardenas, that was the first victim, who he saved. Felicity. Yeah, recommended that Jonathan Finn be sentenced 5 years later. Heard about Adam. Jack Calvary, dead. He was a lead detective in the Trapper investigation. He was murdered while in the company of an unidentified prostitute. The murder fit the MO of the Trapper's serial killer. But there was some weird stuff, like the bullet holes on the walls. Jonathan, 29 hours until he's dead. Yep. Lana. Okay, that's his lawyer. Montesinos was injured by a trap on Calvary's body. Sergeant Riggs. Simon. Yeah, the medical examiner. Almost killed by a trap on Jack Calvary's body. So this guy got hurt, but was it trying to get me? Or maybe even Tom? Going off Felicity's theory that maybe they're targeting the 3rd Precinct officers. The prostitute. Could she be involved somehow? I don't know, maybe. Yeah. Abuse at the orphanage. Ripple events so far. Arrest? Yeah. Yeah, it's just like the Until Dawn butterfly stuff pretty much. It's not anything too interesting until we go and see more of it. Becky disturbed a spy- Wait, what? Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene. I don't remember that. When did that happen? Becky didn't provide a good alibi for the night of Calvary's murder. Oh, I wonder if this is because, if I was Felicity, if I admired Becky, then would she be friendly towards me? And then later on we invite her to my house? So she would have been at my house and she would have had an alibi then. Maybe that's what I needed to do. Damn it. Okay, well, let's continue on.